गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। आज की रिवीजन क्लास में हम लोग टॉर्जन के चैप्टर पे कुछ न्यूमेरिकल्स देखने वाले हैं। लास्ट टाइम जब मैंने आपको टॉर्जन का चैप्टर पढ़ाया था तो मैंने आपको कुछ अजम्पशंस लिखवाए थे टॉर्जन में अबाउट टॉर्जन थ्योरी। फिर मैंने आपको टॉर्जन इक्वेशन के बारे में बताया था T/J इज इक्वल्स टू टॉ अपॉन R इज इक्वल्स टू G थीटा अपॉन L। देन आई टोल्ड यू अबाउट shaft in parallel, shaft in series. Then I told you about power transmitted by torque, a shaft. So on the basis of all that theory, we had done some basic numerical based on torsion of circular shaft. Now we will see some good numerical as well. So first numerical is example 21.5 in the book of PC Punamia. It is a very good question. It can come in exam. It can be asked in exam also. So in the question, first we will see what is the question, what has been asked and what has been given in the question. So question is as a shaft transmit 300 kilowatt of power at the rate 120 rpm. That is, we will note down that power is given and speed n is equals to 120 rpm is given. Determine first क्या है, the necessary diameter of solid circular shaft. अगर ये एक solid circular shaft है which can transmit 300 kilowatt power and it is rotating at 120 rpm, then we have to find the necessary diameter of solid circular shaft. It is the first question. Second question, he has asked the necessary diameter of hollow circular section. अगर ये solid की बजाय एक hollow circular section होता जिसका inside diameter 2/3 होता of external diameter, then what would be the inside and external diameter of that hollow circular shaft. Next, the allowable shear stress is given in the question as 70 Newton per mm square. Taking given density of material of which shaft is made as 77 kilonewton per meter cube. Next thing, last thing जो हमें फाइंड करनी है, that is calculate the percentage saving in the material if hollow shaft is used instead of solid circular shaft. So first जो सबसे पहले हम फोकस करेंगे, जो हमारा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है, वो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या पूछा गया है, डिटरमाइन द सॉलिड सर्कुलर शाफ्ट. सॉलिड सर्कुलर शाफ्ट है जो कि ट्रांसमिट कर रहा है 300 किलोवाट की पावर एट द रेट और स्पीड पे घूम रहा है वो 120 आरपीएम. एन इज गिवन, पी इज गिवन. पी का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है, 2πn/t डिवाइड बाय 60. टी इज गिवन, नो टी इज नॉट गिवन. t can be found out, p is given, n is given, 2 pi की वैल्यू हमें पता होती है, 60 we know that. तो from all these, from the formula of power, by putting all these values that is being given in the question, we can find torque as 23.87 kilonewton into meter, or we can write as 23.87 into 10 to the power 6 newton into mm. Now by using torque equation, that is T/J is equals to tau upon R. और क्या लिख सकते हैं हम लोग, tau, since tau is given as 70 न्यूटन पर mm स्क्वायर. R होता है कैपिटल D/2. R क्या होता था, कैपिटल D/2. तो T is given. So J क्या होता था, पोलर मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया, that was pi d by 16, pi d cube by 16, pi d cube by 32. So we will put all these values. Now the formula for torque can be written as T is equals to tau pi d cube upon 60, where d is the diameter of the solid circular shaft. Since tau is given as 70 Newton per mm square, pi we know, T we know, 16. By putting the value of all these things, we can find the value of D, which is the diameter of the solid circular shaft, which comes out to be 121 mm. So first part of the question is done and it was very simple. In the second part, it is given as if instead of solid circular shaft, it was a hollow circular section of inside diameter being 2/3 of the external diameter, then what would be the diameter of the shaft. So यहाँ पे हम लोग एक रिलेशन देखेंगे, स्मॉल डी is equals to 2 by 3 of the capital D. Small d is termed as inside diameter and capital D is taken as external diameter or outside diameter. This relationship is given in the question, small d is equals to 2 by 3 capital D. Now using the similar formula as we have done in the part 1, that is tau t is equals to tau pi by 16 capital D 4 minus small d 4 upon capital D. This formula has changed as per the hollow circular section. So we know the relationship between capital D and small d. So by putting that relation, the capital D can be found out by using all the given values. That is, T is given, tau is given as 70, because allowable shear stress is not going to change whether the section is solid circular shaft or hollow circular section. So capital D can be found out as 130 mm. Now since we know the relationship between capital D and small d can also be found out. Now the last part of the question is calculate the percentage saving in the material if the hollow shaft is used. Now we will see the next part. Here comes the next part, percentage saving. We know that capital W यानी weight is equals to gamma into V, और यानी गामा क्या होता था, यूनिट वेट इंटू वॉल्यूम, और वी कैन से डब्ल्यू एस इज इक्वल्स टू एम इंटू एल इंटू ए, सॉरी रो इंटू एल इंटू ए. सिंस एरिया इज नोन, suppose if it is a solid circular shaft, then we had find already the diameter of the solid circular shaft as 121 mm, so we can find area as well. Now since length is not given, then we can find weight per unit length. Per unit means 1 मीटर लेंथ के लिए we can find weight. Since putting L is equals to 1, area is equals to pi by 4 121 का square, and density is already given, that is given as, in the question it is given as 77 kilonewton per meter cube. By putting that value we can find out WS. ठीक, नेक्स्ट इज अगर ये सॉलिड सर्कुलर शाफ्ट की जगह हॉलो सर्कुलर शाफ्ट होता, then area would be pi by 4 capital D square minus small d square. कैपिटल D की वैल्यू हम लोग पहले ही फाइंड कर चुके थे, स्मॉल d की वैल्यू भी हम लोग फाइंड कर चुके थे. कैपिटल D था 130, स्मॉल d था 86.5. जब हम लोग इस फॉर्मूले में पुट करेंगे pi by 4 कैपिटल D स्क्वायर माइनस स्मॉल d square, then we will find the area. Since length is taken as 1 meter and density we had already known as 77 kilonewton per meter cube. So we can also find WH. परसेंटेज सेविंग मीन्स कितना हम लोग सेव कर सकते हैं. सेव का मतलब अगर पर मीटर लेंथ के वेट, अगर सॉलिड सर्कुलर शाफ्ट का वेट ज़्यादा है हॉलो सर्कुलर से, तो अगर हम लोग हॉलो सर्कुलर प्रोवाइड करेंगे देन वी विल सर्टेनली सेव सम मटेरियल. सो ज़्यादा वाले में से कम वाली वैल्यू को घटाएंगे तभी तो सेविंग होगी. ज़्यादा किस में आ रही है, ऑब्वियस सी बात है कि सॉलिड वाले में ज़्यादा मटेरियल लगेगा इंस्टेड ऑफ हॉलो. तो सॉलिड वाले का जो वेट होगा उसमें से हम लोग हॉलो वाले का वेट घटाएंगे. और जब परसेंटेज फाइंड करते हैं तो हमें कुछ बेस लेना पड़ता है, तो बेस क्या होगा हमारा सॉलिड. तो फॉर्मूला क्या बन जाएगा परसेंटेज सेविंग का, WS माइनस WH डिवाइड बाई WS इंटू 100. सिंस परसेंटेज है तो हमको मल्टीप्लाई भी करना पड़ेगा 100 से. सो द फाइनल जो वेट निकल के आता है, जो परसेंटेज निकल के आती है वो है 35.7%. यानी अगर मैं हॉलो यूज़ करूँगा इंस्टेड ऑफ सर्कुलर शाफ्ट जो कि पावर ट्रांसमिट कर रहा है 300 किलोवाट एट द रेट ऑफ 120 RPM, देन आई कैन सेव 35.7% ऑफ दैट मटेरियल. सो यूजिंग हॉलो सर्कुलर शाफ्ट इंस्टेड ऑफ solid circular shaft will be economical. So this question is complete. In the next question, the question is given as find the maximum torque that can be safely applied to a shaft of 200 mm if the permissible angle of twist is 1 degree in a length of 5 meter and permissible shear stress tau is given as 45 Newton per mm square, and G is given as, G is the modulus of rigidity, is given as 0.8 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per mm square. What we have to find? We have to find the maximum torque that can be safely applied to a shaft. We know that torque equation is T upon J is equals to tau upon R is equals to G theta upon L. Since we do not know the diameter, we know the diameter since it is given as 200 mm. Sorry, diameter is given as 200 mm. Angle of twist theta is given as 1 degree. Length is also given as 5 meter. And shear stress, that is tau, is given as 45 Newton per mm square. We can first we will find the torque based on permissible shear stress. Since we can equate T upon J is equals to tau upon L, tau upon R. From these two we can find torque first. So it is based on permissible shear stress. So T is equals to pi by 16 tau pi d cube. This is in the case of solid circular shaft. We know the value of tau, that is 45. We know the value of diameter. By putting all these values, we can easily find the torque based on permissible shear stress as 70.686 into 10 to the power 6 Newton into mm, or we can also write as 70.686 kilonewton into meter. Now based on angle of twist, since theta is given as 1 degree, L is given as 5 and G is given as 0.8 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per mm square. Now we will equate T upon J is equals to G theta upon L. L is given, G is given, theta is given. J can be find out as pi d by 4 upon 32. Now we will put all these values. After putting all these values, we found T as 43.865 into 10 to the power 6 Newton into mm, or 43.865 kilonewton into meter. So least value will be taken as permissible torque. Since अगर ये कम वैल्यू पे फेल हो जाता है तो हम ज़्यादा वैल्यू को परमिसिबल नहीं रख सकते. सपोज कीजिए आपके पास दो वैल्यूज़ हैं, एक है 70.686, एक है 43.8686. इनमें से एक पैरामीटर ऐसा है कि अगर उस पैरामीटर के बेसिस पे अगर टॉर्क की वैल्यू कम हो तो हमको जो परमिसिबल ओवरऑल परमिसिबल टॉर्क होगा वो लीस्ट वैल्यू लेनी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि ज़्यादा में तो सेफ हो जाएगा, बट अगर इससे कम हुई तो क्या हो सकता है, हमारा शाफ्ट फेल हो सकता है. सो जो वो एब्सोल्यूट परमिसिबल वैल्यू होगी टॉर्क की, दैट कैन बी मैक्सिमम, दैट कैन बी पॉसिबल, दैट इज मिनिमम वैल्यू विच इज 43.865 kilonewton into meter. These two questions are very good, and based on the question which we have solved today, I will give you an assignment which consists of 3 questions. You have to submit it on the given date, which will be provided you shortly. Thank you.